320,000 people die from suicide each year. I'm speaking to you today to inform you on what are the main causes of these deaths and how we should speak up on them. Suicide can be caused by many different factors, such as depression, mental health, trauma, or even bullying. Speaking up and listening to others, encouraging others to keep going, or even a simple, "Hey, how are you doing?" text can overall make them feel more appreciated. Raising awareness and building a community helps them feel more safe and open to talk to. When people feel safe, it reminds others that they're not alone during these battles. People go through these battles every single day that we don't even know about half the time. Today, I'm going to inform you on the 3 most causes of these suicide. One of them being internal struggle with mental health, social isolation, and lack of a support system. Mental health comes in many different factors, like overthinking. Overthinking is something people go through every single day. A single thought about their body or how they look can make them feel like they're not good enough and overall lead them to the thoughts of killing themselves. Internal struggles like depression or anxiety, people go through those every day as well. A friend of mine had to be pulled out of school many times because of her anxiety, and overall, she didn't feel well at all. Past trauma as well is something people go through. The thought of survivor's guilt, say a car crash. Other people die in that car crash and you're alone, you feel like you're at fault and overall leading them with these suicidal thoughts. The National Institute of Mental Health says many people go through these mental struggles, but with the proper care, they overall get through these very quick. Mental health alone is one of the biggest problems for suicidal thoughts. But with mental health comes with its side effects, like social isolation. Social isolation leads to people distancing themselves from friends, family, and even their closest people. It can distance themselves, making them feel like they're not enough. Overall, when they distance themselves, they drown themselves in thoughts, leading to them to think that if I don't go there, I won't get bullied or even felt misunderstood. Social awkwardness can make people feel alone and distance themselves from their closest friends because they feel like they're not enough at all. Staying connected with your peers and reassuring them can make them feel more safe and open to speak to you. With listening, reassuring them can make them take away these suicidal thoughts and more appreciative of how they're living. But next, I want to talk to you about a support system. Some people lack support systems. Some people don't have the people there to talk to. And support systems include of a community, like friends, family, or even people around you who go through the same things. Having this support system of people who go through the same things can openly talk about their feelings and help you understand that you're not alone in this battle. People go through these battles every single day, and we don't notice it. Having a strong support system can improve people's mental health by thinking that they're not alone and that they can help them during these challenges and overall help them seek the help they need before it gets much worse. Encouraging people to reach out to others can help them understand that other people think the same way. Understanding these problems alone, social isolation, struggles with mental health, and lack of support system, we can help by speaking up about this and overall giving them the thought that they're not alone. An example of social isolation I forgot to mention was during COVID. COVID happened in 2020. It overall led to people distancing themselves away, completely isolating them in a room. People would go online to make sure that they had someone to talk to, even when they felt so lonely to the fact that they couldn't handle anymore. Most people during COVID would go to the hospital because they felt like they weren't enough and tried suicide because they had no one to talk to. So I'm speaking here today about suicide and how we can help speak up and overall make people feel better. I'm Angela Lambury, and I believe we should help with suicide prevention. Thank you.